Stuart?
Yes.
I've been recently observing and questioning whether all my striving and searching and going deeper may actually be moving me further away from enlightenment or connecting with spirit, as it seems like I may be like rejecting what is, and not accepting this moment.
All of your striving and all of the effort in life is getting you closer because it's making you recognize that most of what you and other people strive for is a complete illusion. So it's not getting you further away, it's getting you closer because you strive for these things. We struggle for all these things in life and discover that all they do is take our energy away from us. So the whole point of all this, life demands. You understand, we need to give to Caesar what Caesar's due in life. But at the same time, it can't be the sole goal of all of our struggles. And we have to recognize that when we invest energy in illusion, what comes back is illusion. And illusion is a really good reminder that maybe we have to change our course a little bit. So it's working for you. It's not working against you. It might not be bringing back what you think you want, but it is bringing back what you are giving off. And as you change inside, what you give off changes and what comes back to you in life changes. So what you said is not a negative thing, you know? It's a very positive thing because somehow we have to be reminded of what's real in life and what just takes us to the grave. And if we don't recognize it, that is the worst. We pursue all of this madness in the world and we never recognize that all this is consuming us. But once you begin to recognize it, this is really a healthy thing. It means you're growing inside. And it gives you the opportunity to truly change. Not saying we shouldn't make money, and we need it. The world requires it, you know? But when it, you know, all of those things that people covet and, you know, struggle to attain in the world, you know, where does it ultimately take them? If they become gods in themselves, if they become the sole reason why we're alive. So what you said, Tonya, is terrific because you're being reminded. It means that something in you is growing and something in you is big enough to allow the illusions of life to remind you of what is real. Then you have to invest your energy in what's real. I hope that's clear. I know it's a little bit, I mean, I don't think about this. It doesn't, you got to really just open and let it find a place inside you. I mean, I just read it and, you know, look, I've been reading this book of poems by Rumi, and every one of them is like this, what I just described to you, you know? This guy was a very brilliant, you know, extraordinary spiritual being who wrote poetry and every one of them virtually is about nothing is negative, you know, because everything, no matter what we struggle for in life, is just a reminder of exactly where we're at. And instead of being upset about it, you should be grateful. Okay, I'm getting a good reminder. And then you can switch gears. Doesn't mean you don't take care of your well-being on the earth. No, you have to. The earth requires it. But it doesn't become the single most important thing that one does while they're alive. There are other things you have to do. Does anyone else have we always tend to look at everything in positive and negative, instead of looking at things, what do we learn? And if we look at them that way, there is no positive and negative. There's just learning what we have to do to master ourselves, to grow, to get closer to spirit. And then we don't sit in judgment of the world. We don't, we really open and let life teach us. Something I've been saying for a year now, that the real guru is not Stuart. The real guru is life. I'm here to just help people get strong enough so they can open and, embrace the real guru, what life has to teach them every moment of the day. And the more we recognize life's illusions, it means the more we're growing inside. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? I mean, this is a hard thing to swallow because from the moment we're born, we're taught to judge. We're taught to, work out rational answers and, the quest for money, for power, for position in life, all this stuff. But from the moment we're born, this is what our parents teach us. Schools teach us. Everybody teaches this. And there's so little emphasis put on what is real. And according to all these teachers, illusion is reality. So no wonder the world is so screwed up. Does anyone else have a question you'd like to ask? Okay, I announced before class that I'm going away next Wednesday. There will be class on Sunday and Tuesday. But on Wednesday, I'm going away and I'll be gone for a week. And honestly, honest to God, I really need a vacation. I need to just, take some little bit of time for myself here. There will be class when I get back. There might even be class when I'm gone. It just depends, If you get an email in the morning or in the afternoon, there'll be a class. If not, don't worry about it. I'll be back and I will hold classes. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? I hope it's clear what I just spoke about. It's so important. It's the kind of consciousness that transforms a human being, that changes a person deep inside. And it's the kind of consciousness that enables us to attract in our life much deeper, richer, more open situations, people that come with their hearts open, with love inside them. People that want to share that with us instead of all of that rigmarole, power and this and that, and the craziness that most people live with every day. And they use it almost as it's like gasoline in a car, It runs their lives. Scary. Okay, if there are no more questions, then there will be a class on Sunday. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. God bless you all. Thank you. And have a nice weekend. Bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.
Good night. Good afternoon.